The question is, how are we managing risk in the flexible fund? And we're doing that with the standard diversification. Whilst we do have a big weighting in equities, if you break down those equities and take out the utilities and the commodities and the defense and the event of situations, then the equity comes down to about 60%. But if we have a look at where the assets are, there's 17% in Asia, there's 28% in Europe, there's 20% in North America, and there's 15% other, which is things like the gold, direct gold, or stocks which operate in the entire world. So, and 25% in South Africa. So very diversified. Nothing really more than 25% in any one geography, or therefore subject to any one currency. So we're using that diversification. And just a reminder to you all, risk is not volatility to us. Risk is the possibility of losing money. And rule number one, don't lose money. And rule number two, don't forget rule number one. And that's been our ethos here. And a year like last year, we were too cautious and there was plenty of money to be made in the US market. We missed that, but we got it back already in the first quarter of this year by being cautious. And there are times that you must let the bus go, but don't leave the bus stop. Wait for the next bus. It's very important not to chase after opportunities that everybody else is in, and wait for the next opportunity. That's what we've been doing successfully for 40 years, and that's what we're going to continue doing. Watching out for the downside, and the upside will come in due course. Investments returns are lumpy. There are negative years. It's important to understand that. People understand farming. You don't get a great crop. You don't get the same crop every year. It's different each year. But on average, you do well out of the farming. And those of you who've been in the property market for a long time will know the returns on property are negative, positive, negative, and they run in a cycle. The returns on investments in the market are the same. You don't get all your returns in 1 year, but they do come eventually, and they do come to those who have patience. Those who are jumping around and keep transplanting the tree end up with a very poor harvest.